In the 21st century, China has emerged as one of the most powerful nations in the world, transforming itself from a developing country into a global superpower through vision, discipline, and unmatched ambition. After decades of reform and modernization, China entered the new millennia with clear goals: economic stability, military strength, technological advancement, and global influence.
The foundation of this transformation was laid in the late 1990s when China opened its markets,
Attracted foreign investment, and joined the World Trade Organization in 2001. This move allowed China to become the factory of the world, producing goods at a scale no other nation could match. But China's leadership wanted more than economic growth. They wanted power, respect, and recognition on the world stage. Under President Xi Jinping, China began to pursue the idea of the Chinese dream, the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation. This dream was not just about prosperity, but about restoring China's ancient glory and asserting its rightful place as a leader among nations. The government invested billions in science, education, and technology, determined to make China self-reliant and innovative. The rise of tech giants like Huawei, Alibaba, Tencent, and BYD symbolized the nation's shift from low-cost manufacturing to high-tech innovation. China also made record-breaking advancements in artificial intelligence, 5G communication, renewable energy, and electric vehicles, leading the global green revolution. Militarily, the People's Liberation Army was completely modernized. New aircraft carriers, hypersonic missiles, cyber warfare units, and space programs were developed, giving China the capability to defend its interests anywhere in the world. Its navy became one of the largest on Earth, symbolizing China's intent to protect its sea routes and assert control in regions like the South China Sea. Diplomatically, China launched the Belt and Road Initiative, a $1 trillion project connecting Asia, Europe, and Africa through infrastructure and trade, expanding its influence and making countless nations economically dependent on Chinese investment. This move transformed China from a regional actor into a global force that could shape the destiny of continents. Politically, the Communist Party under Xi Jinping strengthened its grip on power, emphasizing unity, discipline, and nationalism. Xi's ideology, known as Xi Jinping, thought became central to Chinese governance, promoting stability and the belief that China's system, socialism with Chinese characteristics, is superior to Western democracy. At home, China improved living standards for hundreds of millions of people, lifting entire provinces out of poverty and building futuristic megacities connected by high-speed rail networks. Its space program reached new heights with lunar missions, Mars exploration, and the creation of a permanent Chinese space station, proving that China's ambitions extended far beyond Earth. Meanwhile, on the global stage, China began to challenge the long-standing dominance of the United States. Trade wars, technological rivalries, and political tensions marked a new era of competition between East and West. While the U.S. sought to contain China's rise, Beijing responded with confidence, presenting itself as a defender of globalization and multilateralism. It strengthened alliances with Russia, Pakistan, and African nations, offering loans, infrastructure, and alternative development models. Through the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank and other global institutions, China offered countries a new financial path free from Western conditions. The 21st century also witnessed China's growing influence in international organizations, where it began to shape policies on climate change, technology standards, and global trade. Culturally, China invested heavily in soft power, expanding its media presence worldwide, promoting Chinese language and culture through Confucius Institutes, and hosting global events that showcased its progress and pride. However, China's rise was not without challenges. The world criticized its policies in Hong Kong, Tibet, and Xinjiang, and concerns grew over surveillance, censorship, and human rights. Yet, despite these controversies, China continued to project the image of unity and stability, claiming that its model ensured progress without chaos. Domestically, China faced new issues like an aging population, rising debts, and real estate bubbles. But its leadership responded with long-term planning and strict regulation. The Made in China 2025 initiative encouraged innovation, while the dual circulation strategy aimed to strengthen domestic consumption and reduce dependence on foreign markets. Environmentally, China took bold steps to become a leader in renewable energy, building more solar and wind farms than any other country, and committing to carbon neutrality in the coming decades. The nation's rapid urbanization and digitalization changed the lifestyle of its people, making China home to some of the world's largest online markets and fastest-growing middle class. The Chinese yuan became a global currency. Its stock exchanges gained international influence, and its companies began to rival America's biggest brands. Today, China stands as the world's second-largest economy and is projected to overtake the United States in the near future. Its achievements in technology, trade, infrastructure, and defense have redefined global power structures, marking the dawn of a multipolar world. Whether admired or feared, China's transformation is undeniable. A story of discipline, strategy, and vision. From the ruins of past humiliation to the heights of modern success, China has proven that persistence, planning, and purpose can reshape destiny. The world now watches as this ancient civilization, once written off as a sleeping giant, stands tall as a 21st century superpower, confident, ambitious, and ready to lead the future.